We went for a paddle down at the spit on the weekend, so we set out from the spit, and it was about 4 hours out there and 10k loop around the spit. Lots of this video, just disclaimer, is big chunks of paddling, like 8 to 10 minutes of paddling. So if you love watching the paddling like I do, and just being in the paddling, stick with those parts, and if not, you can fast forward those parts. This was us setting out from the spit. So we put the boats in at the spit and then head across over to the dog beach that's next to Clontarf, have a little look around and a paddle while we're over there. Every time we've done this paddle, it's been beautiful, a loop around Middle Harbour. So we'll set off over across to the dog beach and Clontarf, and then we go around, kind of parallel to the Spit to Manly walk for a bit, go around to Castle Rock Beach, and then we paddle over across to Balmoral. Then we go around to Chinaman's Beach and back into this beach. It's about 10 k's, took us about 4 hours because we stopped for a few swims and coffee. You can see Alexander just in front of me there. And that's just a shot down where we'll head, down towards the bulk of Middle Harbour. A couple of waves from someone's wake. It's always interesting when you're packing the kayak on the car and getting organised and ready to go. You're always like, ooh, shark, this, shark, that. It's a bit in your head. And then once you're out on the water, you just don't have time to think about that. You've got the actual waves, the wind, and other boats to deal with. So you don't even think twice about, except maybe for interest factor. Are there sharks swimming underneath us? What are they doing? How fast are they swimming? Okay, so this was a cross over at the dog beach. The dog beach is always fun. We always have a little sticky beat because the dogs are so funny. And this is high tide this morning when we went out. And so it's pretty shallow for a long time. It's me, hello, hello. My beautiful boat, I love my boat. My boat's enclosed. I like to sit in it like a lounge chair. There's a bit of an underwater shot for you. The dog beach is pretty shallow for quite a while. Yeah, so my boat's enclosed. Alexander's, he likes to sit on top. He doesn't want his legs to be in underneath anything. So we have a different style of boat. Then we went past Clontarf. The baths there at Clontarf are famous for seahorse breeding grounds and lots of families and kids, and it's fun too to have a paddle through all the boats that are moored around. Then here's a couple of substantial paddles coming up, going around into Castle Rock Beach, so around the little tiny headland there. It's probably not even called that. But first, Alexander and I have a quick sticky beak at an excavated digger and have a quick chat about that.
Wow, they have to leave it there to access it
from a demolition. From a demolition it. Sorry, babe, I didn't pay attention.
And orange plastic is orange plastic is residential.
Rubbish.
Everything else is black. Commercial stuff. Black.
So this one's a fairly long paddling sequence. If you want to fast forward through it. But sometimes it's just nice to see exactly what kind of paddle it is when you're out there on Middle Harbour.
Oh, I see.
Maybe a great job just to do it all day, pop the water.
We just started. Yeah. We'll go around to Castle Rock Beach, and then the wind was bad back there. Yeah, the wind was bad back there. We'll just see. We'll go into Castle Rock and then we'll have a think.
So a pretty easy paddle, pretty nice paddle. It was kind of windy, some windy patches that morning.
Going through the opening to the heads, where it's got direct access. Huh?
Looks like don't like some repeat.
No. Yeah.
A little beach that people can pull up at. Someone's pulled their little catamaran up there, a bit of a swim. But we go around a bit further, around to Castle Beach. And I've just left all the big paddling sequences in because it might be a rainy day, you can't go somewhere and you want to watch a bit of a sunshiny day paddle. That could be us as well. You can see on the right hand side there's some learn to sail boats. You get towed along for a bit. And coming through the left there is one of the ice cream and drink boats that goes around the harbour. So there's a couple of ice cream and drink boats that go around Middle Harbour, and you can buy, ice blocks, drinks, whatever you want. Then we pulled into Castle Rock Beach. So just give you a bit of a tour around the harbour, a bit of a 360. So over there you can see Balmoral as coming along the front of the boat, and then as the boat comes further around to the right, it was a bit windy, had to put in a bit of effort to turn it into the wind. And there's Chinaman's Beach straight across over there. And back around the side that we just came around closest to the front there that you can see. Oh, there's Alexander over there, paddling away. And then both of us will just land in at the beach. And I did have the camera mounted on the front of the boat on that water bottle, actually, under the elastic strap. But now I just think I put it in my jacket so that we can just film while we come into land. Usually a popular little beach. You want to get yourself up as far on the sand as you can so you don't tip out. It's obviously a very glamorous landing. Then that's Castle Rock Beach. There's our boats up there on the sand, and you can go for a swim at Castle Rock Beach. It is always gorgeous to have a bit of a swim there. Alright, then we put ourselves back in the boats, launched off again from Castle Rock, and then now we're going to head straight over there, a little bit to the left and into Balmoral. So this is us after crossing the major part in the middle of the harbour there. Over there on the left is where we just came from, Castle Rock Beach, and you can see that once you've come, that's where we came across, and we're over near, kind of between Balmoral and Chinaman's, and you can see that you're directly open to the heads, which makes that swell that you can see under the boat there coming through, that swell. And it's a really full high tide when we're there at that moment. So the swell's like nice and big and gentle. When it gets a bit lower tide, it can be a bit choppy, a little bit washing machine backwards and forwards, and a bit of a harder paddle, but that morning it was good, nice high tide. So it was just the big swell coming straight through from the ocean. And this is coming into Balmoral, so we've paddled around all the way down to the end of Balmoral Beach. Underwater shots. I couldn't see through down there, so I'll take a chance and see what we get. Just water. We pulled up onto Balmoral Beach. We're going to get coffees from the coffee shop, which is great, and there's the bars at Balmoral Beach. It's always a beautiful stop. Then back in the boats and paddling out of Balmoral Beach, but we go along the entire length of Balmoral, and then we're going to go around into Chinaman's. So this is a long paddling sequence as well. Goes for about 8 minutes. I'm going to leave it in for paddle lovers.
Hey, stop that. Don't say stuff like that, honey. Then I have to wipe the audio.
I honestly can't even remember what he said. Maybe it was patience with motorboats or something like that, because usually they go past and the wake is difficult to deal with.
The gentle music is used to cover up silliness.
Oh, there's Alexandra on the left. Windy sections, you can see the luft on the water when the wind makes a little pattern on the water, and then the lulls when it's smoother and clear. The wind coming, lufts, or the wind not being there, lulls. You can definitely turn the sound down on this bit because it's just pretty much straight paddling for a while. And straight ahead out of the boat there, you would get, if you went straight ahead, you'd come back through back to the heads, back to the opening of the heads, and then coming back around now to paddle across Balmoral. The Balmoral's there on the left, just parallel to the beach. Yes, so round there,
Balmoral. It's all Balmoral.
and we could see in there on the left, we could see some divers and snorkelers having a swim around. I think I come around to the left there so that you can see kind of where they are on the
People
beach.
swim across this one more. Yeah.
Is that a pavilion of something?
Is it the Pavilion, a restaurant? You could take me there for there you go, Valentine's Day, baby. Sorted.
I don't know what that bit there in the middle of Balmoral Beach is called, that rocky outcrop. But we were talking about that white building in the back on the left there. Oh, so that has been about 8 minutes, and now there's about another 8 minutes of paddling sequence to go. This is a long paddling sequence. I loved it. chopper in the background. Nice set of waves through there. Wow, okay, this is the longest paddling sequence ever. So there's still, actually, truth be told, about 4 more minutes to come around the corner on the left there into Chinaman's Beach. So I think altogether this sequence has been about 23 minutes maybe. By the time we get from Balmoral round into Chinaman's. Oh, you can see Castle Rock straight across over there, opposite. I never know what time it is out there on the water or how long things have been. So it's news to me that it's been about 25 minutes to get from beach to beach. Alright, so coming around into Chinaman's Beach there. Chinaman's Beach, then across straight to where we're going back to the spit actually. And here we are coming back into the spit, coming back in where we land and pack it up and put the boats back on the car. And then get the boats out, pack up the boats. It's a nice little view of the area where we put the boats in and out of at the spit. You can have a quick swim there too, it's always beautiful. What a good day. Beautiful. And then we go home, get all the salt off the boats, clean them up and put them away. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the paddle.